Knobby tires raise the dust. In the distance roar. Sun marks the horizon. Squad's about to ride more.
That shit, bro. Dude, I'm worried about this.
About this thing you worried and not about this, yeah. I guess everybody was right, man.
Bro, I don't think that's doable on any bike.
No, you need a trails bike and to be like a super professional and...
Doable by leg.
Man. No. It's a mess. I just wanted to show you guys. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Branko here for Motorized. Motorized is a place where we spread the joy of two wheels and all yours. Motorcycle hungers and needs will be quenched right here in months and years to come, if not already. Welcome. This is the UAE exploration series, Enduro exploration series. This weekend we're in Wadi Naqab and Yanas mountain. So we did two tracks, basically two paths, and of course we suck as usual. I mean, which one of us can claim to be an amazing rider? Nobody. Still, this is an area in Ras Al Khaimah, which is the very north of the United Arab Emirates. Wadi Naqab is basically a canyon between Baqal mountain and Yanas mountain, and it gets very narrow, and some walls are really high, and the terrain is a mess. It's just getting what you see now. It's beautiful. I wish it was all like this, but it wasn't. And we tried exploration a little bit to bypass the dam construction, which is going on a little bit further. However, we couldn't find a way through here. There was a little ditch or whatever it was. We just passed through, but it just ended up in a cliff, and in the end we decided to turn back. If you ever want to come here, the entry point from Fahlin, this is a small village just off Ras Al Khaimah when you're going to Jais, and we left our cars a little bit outside before the entrance to the wadi, and offloaded our bikes and just went on our way. There is two ways, they just separate. Wadi Naqab takes you to the right and Jabal Yanas takes you to the left, and you'll see a little bit later when we climb there is a little trick to getting into there. I mean, it's not a trick, you just gotta convince the security guard to let you through, and they can be sometimes a little bit hard in their heads. Anyway, you've seen what didn't happen. What didn't happen is that we didn't bypass where I wanted us to bypass, so we just went back to the road, and we're gonna pass through a construction site. As I mentioned, they are building a dam. I mean, is it good, is it bad? I don't know, because I think it's good because these wadis have really massive torrential floods, and they destroy everything. So here still it's most of the way it's like this gravel road, fire road, and a lot of SUVs going there, and Wadi Naqab is very popular for hikers, and quite a lot of people go rock climbing. At the very end there's a place called the Red Rock, and you'll see some of the walls and everything. It's pretty cool. This was a back and forth a little bit. We went straight, and then we figured out that Amr took a spill, and then we came back to check on him, and then basically we rode back towards the wadi. And as far as I can remember what I edited, this is already the second time around. But we will see. So early in the day, still feeling the tire, still feeling the bike, warming up, you know, everything is stiff. You know, when you just get on a ride, you don't feel the same like you do on the end of the ride or somewhere. You know, when you're loose and everything feels right and you just communicate with your bike, you know.
Can't find neutral puck.
Same on this bike. Part of life.
Where are they now, man? Did Amr fall again? I guess this is our Waterloo, man. You can't get past this point.
Waterloo. No, let's make it the white whale.
The white whale, yeah. Moby Dick.
Moby Dick. What's up with Dick's today? Oh man, those goats look delicious.
Mandy. Here they are. Our guys. Our guys.
5-minute break, 5-minute break.
A team is a team. Ready, Kish?
Yep, so I guess it was indeed the second time we went and I thought it did happen again. What happened was that on the first spill, Amar's bars got crooked a little bit, so he tried to spend some time to fix them. He came, we tried again, smacked them a little bit, and everything was okay. So we continued forward and just again exploring, but unlike what you've seen before in Wadi Sidr, there aren't many side roads. You can't really pick a lot of paths going to the side because these mountains are just way too big. So you will see that if I see a path on the side, I will definitely go ahead, like now. Oh, path, go, let's see what's there. So just climb up and check it out. I don't know what to tell you about this terrain. It's hard packed dirt, but there are so many rocks on top and they're loose, and there is a film of sand, like super fine dust on top, and it doesn't really, it's not like it doesn't have traction, but it doesn't, you know. So I don't know what's worse, these rocks or that film of sand. And there he goes. I don't know where he's going, but there he is. Safe took a spill. Second follow of the day. It happens. It happens.
Can we go down from here?
Huh? Doesn't look like that. Somebody probably could, I can't. Look at these little, what is this hut, man?
Yeah, no, there's one there. It must have been like old
I don't know, man.
houses, yeah?
Or people just bored out of their mind, they come and build little huts, man.
I guess who built the huts? We will literally never know. It's a mystery. So we continue forward. There's a little downhill and then continue through the wadi. Let me tell you a little bit about. I had some questions, mostly in our WhatsApp groups and sometimes on Instagram, and not many on YouTube. So
That's it, roll down, baby.
if you're watching this on YouTube, ask us stuff on YouTube. You know that when, you know, comment on videos and things, this helps the algorithm, lets more people see the videos and everything. So do it there. Don't hit me up in private, yeah? I literally answer every single comment. So people are asking us, so are we on two strokes, what kind of bikes we're riding. So right now, four of us, we have big dirt bikes, 4 strokes. I have an XR 400, Hish is on a KLX 450, Safe is on a KTM 500 EXC if I'm not mistaken, and Amr is on a Tornado. Tornado is an XR 250. Okay, so his is not a big 2-stroke, it's a small 2-stroke, but still, they're not what you call mountain goats. Oh man, this terrain is an absolute mess. It's just the bottom of a river, you know, and these rocks, they move under you. they don't provide any traction because they're all round. And these are small. You'll see a little bit later when they get bigger. Absolute mess. So anyway, for what we do, our bikes basically serve the purpose, right? But more often than not, we always come to a part of our path, of our trail, where we just can't pass anymore. But we don't blame it on the bikes, we blame it on us, because we just don't have those skills. And again, I said, just yet. Soon enough, we'll mark all these spoil spots we couldn't pass before, and we'll come back one day, eventually. Yeah, I'm trying so hard not to dab anywhere here. Like, I'm trying to keep my foot on the pegs. Oop. Now that's a break if I ever saw one.
There's a place they use for rock climbing a little bit down the road.
Bro, I swear I could sit here all day.
Yeah, just a quick break and checking up on Amr. And then today was not his day, at least the beginning of the ride, because earlier we were going through those rocks. One of them hit his shift lever, bend it. He didn't fall, he just hit a rock passing between two. So he couldn't shift, and then he stayed behind and tried to fix it. While we went just a little bit more forward, we were probably away half an hour just to see what is there. Yeah. One by one is probably a good idea, just in case we need to help each other. And at first I didn't know what happened to Safe, but I guess he got stuck. Those big rocks, like, they just, as I said, don't give traction. And wheel just drops in a hole, and that's it. It's not moving, so you gotta rock it a little bit. You gotta find traction somewhere, load the suspension, you know, modulate the clutch a lot. If you give it too much, it will just slip, you know. You just need the right amount of clutch. It's one of those things. In terrains like this, I do believe that clutch control is essential. Balance too, yeah, but stalled it. Come on, kick that, kick that, kick that. XRs, kickstart only. You gotta build the compression first before you kick it, and sometimes it takes a minute. Okay, Hish passed, and now it was my turn. Will I stall it again? Pause the video and comment, will I stall it or won't I? I guess it is.
No! The worst place to stall.
Yeah, these were mad. These were mad, and it was on an incline and a bunch of big boulders. I don't know if you want to come here with bikes, like, you know, you better have a mountain goat or a really light dirt bike. I couldn't pass here, an adventure bike.
Huh? The boulders are getting bigger? Fuck, man, this is not easy.
Not the news I wanted to hear, but I thought, let me go a little more forward. Come on, come on, come on, little XR, you can do it. Come on. Breathing heavily, fighting for traction. Man, it's a mess. But all this struggle brought us to an amazing spot. This valley, this just like an opening in the canyon. It is just unbelievably amazing. I'm gonna stop and have a look around. Wow.
Fuck is this place? There was a break, we scouted the area, and no, we can't pass those boulders. They're like literally huge. They're 3 times the size of me. So gonna go back, pick up Amr, and climb Yanas. Opa.
If you want to see what those boulders actually look like, check out my Instagram. I have a picture there, like I'm tiny in comparison with them.
Whoa.
Come on, come on. Always say that. Come on, baby, little XR. And stalled it. So I was lucky enough or safe to take a video of me, third person actually. Now I'm thinking probably if our tires were deflated a little more, maybe we'd get some more traction on these big rocks.
Go.
You're here.
Go for it.
I want to take a picture.
No, go for it. Huh?
Oh, go for what?
You want to ride it out?
No, man, I want to help.
Alright, cool.
Do you want me to ride it out?
Okay, if you want to. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
But I don't have a helmet. Ride the Katoom out of between the rock and the hard place.
That's where he was stuck. He started.
Go, 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 go.
There he goes.
Help, help, help. 1, 2, 3, come on.
Okay.
Get your you.
Okay.
Okay, now ride it
Go,
out.
go, go, go. Gas, 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 gas. How do we get this baby out?
The KTM was really stuck. I mean, front wheel in a rut between like 3 rocks, and rear wheel hanging in a hole. Like it was crazy. Okay, took it out. Didn't even dab it much, but I did. I mean, a little turn and. Now just to try to go over there. Now I've been over this part already with my bike. So with the KTM obviously being a newer, better, bigger bike, it went much easier. And that thing has some power. I gotta tell you, that thing has some power. I was very, very kind of wow. And the clutch feel is really nice and soft, and it revs up really fast. Nice wide bar, you know, like very solid suspension. I like that bike. It is big and heavy though, but I like it. I think for our daily stuff as we do this, I think it's pretty amazing. Then again, I think my bike is pretty amazing too. It just, you know, plows along whatever you put in front of it. Now, we're going back to find Amr, see what he did, and fortunately, by the time we came, he figured out how to straighten out the shifter lever, the shifter pedal, basically. They say lever, but it's a pedal down on the left foot, yeah. So actually somebody passed by and sold him a trick, not for money though, you know, just told him how to do it, and he used the technique and was able to do it almost 90% done. And then we came and helped, and he was able to continue the ride with us. Yeah, we picked him up. Didn't want to spend too much time there with the video, and now we're just trying to get out of Wadi Naqab and to go up Yanas mountain. This section here is so dusty, my god, and at moments there we're just gonna be in a cloud of dust, like visibility 0, like 5 meters or so. You can't see nothing. But you know, that's the part of riding in the dirt.
Gas, 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 gas.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Gas, but what gas? Where are you gonna go? Yeah, boy, wipe that screen. Hey, if you're shooting stuff in dust, you gotta wipe your screen. Shooting stuff in the water, in the rain, you gotta wipe your screen. It's not the screen, it's the lens, yeah? Why am I saying screen? It doesn't really matter. What matters is that this is exit, and the part that you didn't see us coming back in, I went a little bit forward and gave it a little bit. I did speed up this part 1.4 just because it was a bit long and I wanted it to be 30 seconds or less, and not trying to show off my skills because there aren't any. You know, not doing that. So
To the campsite.
this is the ramp.
Campsite.
A little bit of negotiation with the security guard who is fishing for bakshish, you know, for tips to let us through, but we didn't, and we still went through. So the climb up Yanas is pretty nice. It starts off with a proper asphalt road and then turns into gravel like this, and it's still wide, and a lot of trucks go up, and after a while it's gonna get narrower, it's gonna get rockier, it's gonna get bumpier, and even though it looks flat and like this, again there is that layer of tiny little rocks, and at points if you want to turn, it's very difficult actually, you know, in curves to have traction, and then if you lean and want to skid, there is a serious danger of tearing up tires, you know, because we are on knobby tires and these rocks are sharp, and I don't know if you know what I should do in situations like this. Please let me know in the comments, and I will apply it next time, and I will tell you how it went. I mean, yeah, we don't know everything, we don't know nothing actually, we're just trying to figure it out as we go. Really, apart from Safe, who has been riding for a long time, we are just, you know, regular old chums, you know. Nothing, absolutely nothing special. And yeah, you see the cars are coming up, and there are a couple of campsites and everything, but some people even go with just regular cars. Yeah, first ridge view down where we were, Wadi Nawab, and the other side view of Ras Al Khaimah. Lovely. There was like a film of haze of dust over Ras Al Khaimah to die. You came here to die. No, I came here yesterday. It was a stupid old joke. Anyway, yeah.
Branko, it's not worth it, bro. Branko, you see that trail?
Yeah, man.
Next time we should do that.
That's the one I climbed, man.
You seriously weren't gonna come in because of that security guard and mixed up?
Yeah, you can't catch from here. It's the actual path up to Bakal. It's a mess. I'm trying to catch it, but it's an absolute mess. It's gonna be forever
That is
in my head, as you know.
Bakal.
One day, someday, somehow, I will
Man.
climb it on a bike. Yeah, let's continue up, and it's quite a long road, going up, constantly going up, and then a little bit going down, because going over quite a few hills, peaks, and it's getting nicer and nicer, and we're getting higher and higher, and it's kind of holding on, you know, because it's a climb, and some of the uphills are quite long, and you don't want to go in first gear. It's gonna be a torture and a lot of skid. You don't want second gear also, you know, and then second gear on a clutch. And I try to be always going uphill. I try to be in as high of a gear as possible. Just
Absolutely fucking fascinating.
it is. You're right, Branko, on the video. Yeah, it is absolutely fascinating. And I was talking about gear, yeah, because the less torque, you know, the less you skid, the more traction you will have, and it's easier to go over bumps. Just the question is if your bike is ready to lug, and if your clutch control is good enough to modulate it when you start losing power. And for example, you know, if you're not skilled or experienced or anything, and you're standing going uphill, sometimes it's difficult to shift. If you need to shift, well, downshift is easier than upshift, going uphill and standing in general. But hey, you see it, this is all uphill, and you can hear that the engine is not like overly strained. And this is the last bit of a path going actually to the top of Yanas. I'm keeping the inside because down there on the left side is a cliff, and just like, yeah, it's always in the back of your head. Oh, border police. What they told us is
No, easy. Even here, it's not difficult. It's not difficult.
Where's the view?
No view though.
This is the path.
That's the hiking path.
That's the path.
Yeah, but that. What path?
It's up here.
That's the path that I thought we were gonna ride. To get up there to that one.
I love your Serbian sense of humor.
No, okay. Boys are there. I hiked the last bit up. It's a horrible single track. So, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna continue that road for as far as it takes us, and then find our way down. That's pretty awesome. I am tired, and yeah. Oh, guys.
so yeah. The Mr. Policeman told us from here on out it's only for donkeys. So it was like, you know, these are our donkeys. So he was like, okay, then go. And they wouldn't have had an issue if we actually wanted to ride that single track with our bikes, you know, not their circus, not their monkeys. So we didn't, of course, because, you know, we still value life just a tad bit. But who knows, in future. When we get desperate. Anyway, I'm trying a different GoPro mount here. I put it on top of my front bumper, so the sound did change a bit, and it's a bit bumpy, but I wanted to put it lower to see what the feel is of speed and everything. I mean, it's kind of choppy, I guess, because this is GoPro 6. My chest mount is a GoPro 7. But do let me know what you think about this view. I mean, it still shakes less than the bumper, the fender itself. But yeah, just let me know. Now this climb is up to Hayana campsite. Basically on that peak there is a little I would say hut. Like, it's not a house, it's not a villa. It's, you can rent it. You know, it's private property. If you click on Google Maps on this place, and you'll see contacts and everything, and you can actually rent it, and you can spend the weekend there. And we actually went upstairs, and we met a couple of guys, had a little chat with them. What's up? They just came for the weekend, you know, to and I mean, sunrise must be amazing from here. Yeah, it's the one you see there on the right. I stopped for a second. I was quite in front of the guys, so I stopped for a second just to enjoy the view. And then I continued just to scout a little bit around. Actually, I was apparently so far in front of the guys that I thought that they didn't follow, and then maybe they missed the turn, you know, because that turn to the right was kind of masked. But they did follow, and they'll be right behind me. I'll just ride up to the campsite and check it out. So it's a nice place. You want to have a party, you want to do something far away from people, spend the whole night here. Must be awesome. I gotta say, must be awesome. So now we just went down by the campsite and around. There are a couple of these roads. I don't know, they're building something else there. There are little farms and stuff, and to be honest, this was one of the most difficult parts of our ride, not excluding the boulders. This terrain is rocks in deep sand. Like, I mean, it's not deep sand the type, desert type, but it's not like hard packed sand. It's loose sand, but there are rocks everywhere inside sand. So you're a couple of centimeters inside the sand, and it's playing, and then, you know, you kind of hit a rock, and it's horrible, and it's everywhere. There like creases and ruts, and we keep going uphill and downhill, and it was actually quite a tricky section. And these are just loops. They kind of just go around, a little bit left, a little bit right. They take you up to, they're kind of exits to little plateaus. And these plateaus are also, I'm guessing, for camping. You want to, you know, spend the night in your tent, you know, light up a fire, chill, you know, have a whatever, you know, whatever turns you on, do it on one of those plateaus. If you want to come, I think it's absolutely awesome. The views are amazing. The weather now is excellent. It gets really cold in the night on these mountains. So yeah, and this is the first one of the plateaus. See, it's like this, and you just have a turn. We continued forward. We hit another plateau just a little bit further, and we are going now from the second plateau. And I let the crew go a little bit up front just because of the rocks and the dust flying. And I was hoping to get a, you know, video of actually guys riding rather than just me, first person, you know, and path going. And here, this part, like, I guess it was nasty. Oh, seriously. Rut in the middle, rocks on the left, you know, just one path on the right, and it's not a really steep uphill, but you know, it's not mild. You really gotta give it, yeah. Now there is a pipe in the middle of the road. I don't know, Amr got stuck, Hisham was waiting. I did not want to lose momentum. I'm gonna cut a little bit because some people on the right, I don't want to put any third person people on the videos. And just climbing this one, coming onto so we coming onto a hairpin, going to the left, stuck and stuck, and I'm just passing, and I kind of went narrow, whiskey throttle, and wow, yeah, that was it.
All right, we all good? Yeah, I needed to catch momentum, made a turn narrower that I wanted to, and then just whiskey throttled, man. Shit, caught a rut, went down, but it's all good. We got Ahmed up also, and we'll continue up there. Yalla.
Yeah, and then because my bike is kickstart and it's carbureted and it was on the side, it took me a little while to start it again, but you know, that's the part of life. And then I needed shade. I was like boiling up. It was already hot, and I found a little tree, and this is where I'm
I
closing.
think you've seen everything you need to see. Join us again some other time. So, hope you liked it. Any questions, any comments, shoot me a question, and check out the 500 subscribers giveaway. I'm gonna make a whole video on that soon enough, so hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out my Instagram, check our Dubai Bikers Boys page as well, and check out Dubai Biker Boys Instagram as well. So there's a lot of content. Enjoy, have fun, tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, and come hang out with us sometimes.